This is the fourth show in 2 months that I've been in of and out of.
They close before they open.
The Depression, dearie.
The recession has closed many New York theaters, but downtown's Film Forum is still open and currently screening films about the Great Depression. Bruce Goldstein is the curator of the series called Breadlines and Champagne. He kicked off opening night with 35-cent tickets, breadlines, and a live band. He says he got the idea for the series last November.
Things were progressing badly for the economy, and I saw my 401k statement. I said, oh God, it's time for a Depression series.
Many of the films in the series are pre-code films from the early 30s, a genre Film Forum is famous for promoting. In Babyface, Barbara Steinweg literally sleeps her way to the top office of the bank.
The Citizen Kane of pre-code. It's the way I like to describe it.
We've no place here for a girl of your sort. You're through tonight.
Why, Mr. Stevens, it wasn't my fault. He followed me in there. What could I do? He's my boss, and I have to earn my living. Oh, I'm so ashamed. It's the first time anything like that has ever happened to me.
Well, I'll think it over. Report tomorrow as usual.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Stevens.
Gabriel Over the White House is one of the most bizarre movies, not only of the early 1930s, but ever. And it stars, but then he becomes president, and he's visited by some sort of angel who makes him into a super president. And this super president solves all the nation's ills, one by wiping out every mortgage, which is great, we could use that today. But then he decides he's going to wipe out Congress also.
The series is also chock full of screwball comedies, including perhaps the most famous film from this genre, It Happened One Night.
It's a road picture. It takes place on a...
This Congress refuses to adjourn. I think, gentlemen, you forget that I am still the President of these United States. And as Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, it is within the rights of the President to declare the country under martial law.
Greyhound bus, at least half the movie. And while on the road, they encounter many, many people who are affected by the negative sense. The Depression is always in the background.
Hooverville slums like the one in A Man's Castle are the backdrop to many of these films. In the musical Hallelujah, I'm a Bum, Central Park is full of homeless. There are a handful of Depression-era musicals in the series, including 42nd Street. That one is paired with King Kong. Goldstein says the double...
Hello, Bumper! Hello, hello! Hello, Bumper! Hello, hello! What goes on down south in this man's nation? Manhandling, inebriation.
double feature actually came out of the Depression.
There's a misconception that Hollywood weathered the Depression like no other industry, but it's absolutely not true. So the small-town theaters adopted
Of the Depression.
There's a misconception that Hollywood weathered the Depression like no other industry, but it's absolutely not true. So the small-town theaters adopted things to keep people in the theaters, including double features became very big in the early 30s.
The double features are just one of the connections between then and now. There are bank bailouts, foreclosures, job losses.
I think if anyone who goes to this series will see parallels. Whether they're real or not, they're going to see parallels.
Breadlines and Champagne screens at Film Forum through Thursday, March 5th.